What do y'all think we're doing? Of course you can see my background. I'll give you 2 guesses, but you only need 1.
Coffee time.
Coffee time. Alright guys, so welcome back. I'm going to go over a little bit of what happened today. A couple important things to know is 2 very interesting people came to visit this weekend, so they're doing some run around with us. We're going to go, as we told you in the last video, I believe, we're going to go tour a couple distilleries, so we're going to do that tomorrow, and you guys will get to see that pretty soon. But for now, I'm just going to run you through a little bit of what happened today. I'm going to step out of my patio so I don't disturb everybody else as we are talking and running through that. We are currently in a apartment complex, as you know, and we are, just anxious to get back to a house. So we did a lot of home searching today. And I'm going to kind of show you what that looked like for us.
We're ready in just 1 second. I need to tell my project.
I mean, I was the only one that did it, so I guess I will. John, or what, John first?
And then we could have probably acted on like one of our fish.
Just because of the
354.9. And then the Grayson that we just walked is at 379.9. So it's 380, 355. And you got
Now, would it be an issue like it's ready to go for him trip that it just come in the night before?
This is second level, coming up the stairs from that hallway. This is what we got. That is the dog park, which is pretty cool. Same homes, just a end unit versus a middle unit. I think they do these in runs of 4, maybe 5, before they break off. But because of Remy, I like this as an option. First one, just different selections and an end unit versus an in unit. So the only changes here is the windows, which you can give or take, because although that's empty right now, next door there will be a building there, and the spacing between it will be not very dramatic. So let me see if I can show you that in the break between this home here. So my point is, you're gonna lose a lot of the sunlight that Naeem and John was commenting that you get in this in unit. I prefer in unit just to not have someone on the other side of you, but the spacing on that is kind of what I'm talking about between the buildings. So again, I'm just imagining another set of homes on the opposite side here, taking away that sunlight. What's your thoughts?
I like it. Now, how close is the next unit going to be?
That's what I was just talking about. It's going to be pretty close.
Okay.
So the sunlight and all that stuff you're getting now, you're not going to get.
Yeah, because there would be something there. Yeah.
Right. But same exact floor plan, just is.
Savannah, 1511 square footage. This one's priced right at $384,000. refrigerator here in the corner because that's your water hookup, your range and microwave. Your cabinets are going to continue. Your sink is going to be here, right there, and then cabinets will come down to your pantry. Island's going to be right here. No sink in the island. It's against the wall. So that will be an overhang. That plug is for a plug off the end of your island. So you're standing where you can have a dining room, and this is living. We already have cable set up there on that wall. Then we'll pour an 8x12 patio off the back.
And what's gonna back up to this?
So this is the retention area. Those trees are down at the creek system.
I absolutely, positively suck at puzzles. But we are here working on one. First of all, you probably saw I think this is the second time I have videoed us looking. We've been around a couple different places, and the first thing that I have immediately noticed is the price. Home prices here in Nashville is significantly more than Texas.
This is true.
And that's not totally a fair statement because, put it this way, my mortgage for our home in Texas at a house that we closed at $425 on is going to be the same here as a home we're gonna close just under 600 on. Well, not gonna close, the house we would close right at 600 on.
So you get more bang for your buck, essentially in Tennessee versus what we could get in Texas. That's the easy way.
I don't think it's more bang for your buck. I think it's,
you can spend a little bit more than we could spend in Texas is the way that I'm looking at it.
And even spending more, because I've seen houses that are $1 million, $1 million point whatever, that wouldn't even be a $300,000 house in Texas. So I don't know that I would call it bang for your buck, but is what it is. Anyway, we looked at that home. I think we both like it.
Yeah, no, it's one of my favorites. And just from my perspective, after I start to look at stuff, it's like looking at cars, everything starts to run together. So we typically have to then circle back and I have to look at it again. But yeah, this last one we've looked at before. And it just kind of solidified it for me that I think that's going to be a good choice.
I just want to point out that I have found 0 pieces since we've been doing this. So
I just want to point out that we started this when our friends were in town. So most of this effort was done with the help of 3 people. KB, I think, contributed 1 or 2 pieces, but he's been trying. He's been sitting there and at least taking a look at it to, and the cool thing is this one that the LeBlancs picked up for us came with a separate little sheet, so you don't just have the box to focus on, which for me personally is nice because when you get down to the pieces where it starts to be confusing, you can hold it real close up to your face and feel like you know what you're looking at. But anyways, back to the house hunting endeavors. Yeah, this was the second time that we went and looked at this area and looked at this particular place, and I really like it. I think for what we're looking for, aside from not having an immediate backyard, there is a lot of outdoor space and stuff like that for Remy, which is super important for us.
Yeah, and the price is pretty well. I mean, it's and here I am saying the prices are high, but that's not in Nashville. That is Hendersonville.
Possibly.
I think it's Hendersonville, which is equivalent to what we're used to. Lived in the Houston area, but had a house out in Fulshire. So kind of like the same community, just in the outer limits of Nashville, because inner Nashville is just too high. But like the price because it allows us to still, to not be house poor and to do some of the adventures and things that we want to do camping wise while in this part of the world. So that's a beautiful part of that. But anyway, just wanted to kind of wrap the video up and share our thoughts with you guys. We're going to look at a couple more places. I might get those on video. We might not. It just kind of depends on how it goes. But we'll play those by ear. Otherwise, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate those of you who've been watching our content. Don't be afraid to share it.
And leave comments. We do look at the comments. We both try to read them and respond. So yeah, leave comments so we can chat with you guys. And for those of you who are puzzle enthusiasts, send good vibes and positivity because this one is giving me a run for my money. 1,000 pieces, and I have a lot to go, as we can see.
And as you can see, I am very helpful.
Extremely.
There you go.
He's done it all.
All right, so we'll see you guys next week. Until then, sayonara.
Why? What?
I don't know. Just
leave that where it was.
Okay, we will not say sayonara.
See you guys next week.
Hey!
Heyo!